Hello and good morning, YouTube, or afternoon, wherever you are. It could be hot today. It's already 70 degrees, and it's about a quarter till noon. If you don't know what that means, that is 11:45. I know that's old school. About a quarter till. What's that? Or people can't read a regular clock. They gotta have digital. Okay, before I show you all them, I want you to look at these. I've had this green one from a Baumgart farm store for over 20 years. Now, they both say Made in USA. Now, look at the pictures at the end. But tell me, which one would you trust? Look at the scale. See between 10 and 15? See the long distance there. Look at the short distance on this one. Now, they both read, this one read 17 on the tire. This one read 16. Well, what I do, let a pound out. Anyway, they're that close. And I trust the green one. Okay? Now, I want you to look at the pictures at the end. Were made in USA. They both look like they're made exactly the same. In the same factory. Okay, all of that. We're going to let the air out of this with our 4-way valve tool. So we'll show you what that looks like. We have a video on it, so stay tuned. I'm going to have to pause. Okay, here's our 4-way valve tool. If you want to see a video on it, like to tell people, go to my channel where it says about and all stuff. You see that little magnifying glass? Click on it, line up, type in, or just type in 4-way tire tool, whatever. And like say I had wood stoves, you know, you're going to get a whole gazillion. Or the Allis-Chalmers. You type in Allis-Chalmers, you're going to have too many videos. That's the extractor program like Easy Out. That is to redo the inside threads. That's the outside thread of valve stem. That removes the valve stem core. There you go. Also made in USA. And when I found this, this was pretty rusted. So I prize having one cleaned up. Look at the weather cracks. Now this is a side that wasn't leaking at all. We went back after we made that video. On the other side, we're going to cough. We got to pause. Okay, excuse that interruption. I got to get the stuff out. I mean, I don't take any medications, and I've had this stuff since the COVID thing came along. I swore I caught it. Look at that. But they're too good of tires, and I'm not putting a tube in there if I don't have to. If I had a flat run a nail in there, and I showed on a tire, see I run a nail in there, I don't have no tire plugs, I'll put glue on the screw and put it in there. In fact, you go out there on the internet and look. They've got these screw-in screws, okay, like a little auger thread. You can screw into the tire instead of a tire plug. I'm not lying. You go out and look. Go look on Amazon. Look up tire plugs. You'll see them. I'll bet you. If you don't believe me, I want you to unsub right now and leave. Quit doing that. So we get it. Okay, I'm going to leave. He yelled at me. I'm gone. Mom, the man yelled at me. Come on. Let's all man up. We can do this. What do you tell the women? Let's not go there. They have their, I don't want to, well, let's just say it. The word man is in woman. Once in a while, the women do have to man up. Especially when the man's being the wuss. There you go. See? I didn't diss the women. I dissed the men. If this ain't fun, I don't want to do it. There's only way I can get out here to do this. It is nice out here. I had to re-clean everything out here. I had to blow out another 4 inches of leaves. That's holding my door open. Okay, let's get to work. They say put it at 6 o'clock. I'm not going to show you filling it. We're going to put half a bottle in here. That's half a quart. And then we're going to turn over. We're going to try to leave it lay with the side that's down now and see if that stuff will soak through in a couple days. So you won't see this video for a few days till we're testing this stuff. Because I ain't going to put on a tractor drive around the yard. That ain't going to do no good. We want to lay with this stuff on the sidewalk. Because see how it is curved? So when it's laying down, it's going to be setting in here. And we'll tip it and turn it. We almost made a jig to spin this tire real slow. But you'd probably burn out a drill. There's wasp here, so if you see me go freaking out all of a sudden because I'm trying to kill a wasp, and all I got is a stocking cap, not a ball cap for a fly swatter. This is entirely too long on the video, but that's what you're going to get. When I'm bored, I'm outside. Oh, it is nice out here. It is getting hot. I ain't kidding you. I'm under this tarp, and the heat comes through it because it's not, you know. Here, let me pan it up. See, it does let light through. Careful, we're going towards the building. You'll see that bright sunlight. Don't, look at that. Oh, that is bright and it's hot. It's right at noon. In fact, at 1 o'clock it ought to be straight up. It's not exactly noon. Okay, let's get to work. Okay, here's what would you do? That's so hard to squeeze in because you let out the bottle upside down and try sucking it back up. But I got half a bottle in there. Oh, I want to say, they didn't give me a little cap. I had that red cap. But that little label right there I wiped off, that's sealed for your protection and pleasure or whatever it says on it. I shouldn't have said that. I can't edit that out. Disregard it. Sealed for your protection. So, sorry, you take that the wrong way. No, there's also white particles in here too. I'm gonna bet on this stuff is better than slime. I am. I've used slime in bicycle tires and I've never seen this stuff in there. This was originally designed, if you look at the pictures from the video of it, for heavy duty use. What should I do? Should I go get a drinking straw and blow through that and put it over there? I'm not putting my mouth on it. I ain't sticking the air holes on it. Imagine sticking this on there. Dare me. A double dog dare you. I ain't getting that stuff in my face. We're just showing that a dilemma. What would you do? I want your opinion. What would you do? I'm going with a drinking straw and blowing through it. We'll be back. Well, it fixed itself. I stood up, was ready to move my chair and everything, going to the house, and this thing puked. And I'm doing it again. If it ain't fun, I don't want to do it. Disregard anything, and it threw up all. Come on, you gotta laugh. I heard this. Boop. Well, let's wipe up the mess. Oh well, at least it's clear. I mean, it's not like it's a deadly nuclear radioactive poison, but I've got gloves on. I'm not getting this stuff on me. I'll take a picture of that just so you can. Okay, another good tip or hint. I took the air thing and blew that out. I like this thing. I don't have to use my blowgun and I can still air up tires. And then I covered that up, my hand, and blew that stuff down in there. A little bit back. I'm going to leave that little bit on that rim and see what it looks like after it. See it back in there? We'll see what it's like after it kind of dries. Okay, let's get some air in this thing. We'll get it set up. We're going to put the worst part because my stand leans so it runs that way. We're going to leave it set for a day or so and see if it leaks out of the cracks, the weather cracks. And then we'll flip it over for another couple days. So back to work. This is a little more work than what I thought it'd be, but it's not bad. I'm doing all this sitting in a chair. Well, we're done with that for the day. We're going to leave it set like that for a day or so. Ain't that handy? I hang up my MIG welder hose on that latch. Said I like that tool. You got a blowgun and then you can air up tires. Oh, better pause here. My scanner's beeping. Okay, real quick. Thanks for watching. Look for the pictures. Always look at my pictures. You'll see something I might not have talked about. Okay, bonus clip if you watch the pictures. I'm not bragging. See all the tire repair stuff I have in different fittings, like to fill my air tank. If you ever remember my air tank, the gray one on wheels, and some pipe off something, a little nozzle. I can't find my blowgun with the trigger on it. I think it's on my other hose. These are from Harbor Freight, and they're better than some of them. They're steel. You can see the name, you can turn it. That's spray caps mostly, but I do keep my 4-way in there. There you go. Of course, my 2 gauges. So, thanks again for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, let me know. You won't win a prize, but you'll feel good about yourself. Okay, bonus clip if you watch the pictures. I'm not bragging. See all the tire repair stuff I have in different fittings, like to fill my air tank. If you ever remember my air tank, the gray one on wheels, and some pipe off something, a little nozzle. I can't find my blowgun with the trigger on it. I think it's on my other hose. These are from Harbor Freight, and they're better than some of them. They're steel. You can see the name, you can turn it. That's spray caps mostly, but I do keep my 4-way in there. There you go. Of course, my 2 gauges. So, thanks again for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, let me know. You won't win a prize, but you'll feel good about yourself.